Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to start our debate, and I'm Yuki, and I'll be moderating for this debate. And the proposition for this session states, please look, we should make Lake River the World Heritage. And first, I would like to talk about some issues regarding of this proposition. How many lakes are there in the world? Do you know? Please look at this picture. It shows how many lakes are there in the world, and the number is 253. But it is not all, and all numbers are not known yet. But we can understand there are a lot of lakes in the world. And Shiga Prefecture has the largest lake in Japan. So Lake Biwa. Lake Biwa is ancient lake, one of the ancient lakes. Do you know Lake Biwa Lake Biwa is the third oldest lakes in the world. And other ancient lakes are Lake Baikal and Lake Titicaca. It is very famous, and there are one difference between these lakes and Lake Biwa. It is whether it is a World Heritage or not. World Heritage has three types: cultural heritage, and natural heritage, and compound heritage. For example, last year on June, Mount Fuji became the cultural heritage, and it is very big news, and many people visit there. And these days, Tomioka Spring Pride is catch the attention, and so now some people think that we would like to register Lake Biwa as a World Heritage, but becoming the World Heritage has also some problems. For example, visitors and so on. So we have to think about both advantage and disadvantage.
If Lake Biwa become World Heritage, it will be natural heritage. So I researched natural heritage, the standards of natural heritage, and there are four points. And to become World Heritage, the heritage must meet standards more than at least one. Let's check whether Lake Biwa meets the standards. I researched this one standard and number 3 standard. First, I explain one standard. Number 1 standard, that is, there are particularly superior beautiful nature and natural phenomena. And Bioko has a very beautiful nature, this picture, and very beautiful natural phenomena. For example, village. This is that scenery moves like wave. So this bridge change this shape like wave. It is rare to see this phenomenon in the lake.
Lake Biwa is living with many people. It provides for water and food. For example, Funazushi, which is famous for Shiga Prefecture, is essential source for sugar immigrants. But if Lake beer is registered for World Heritage, it would be banned to catch a fish like a funa. But if Lake beer is registered for World Heritage, it would be banned to catch a fish like a funa. In the lake which is registered for it, we can catch a creature. We can catch a creature which live in there. As a result, fishermen who have been working for a long time would lose their job. In addition, there is environmental problem. By being registered for it, it can be predicted that the more tourists would come to Lake Beer every year, but this event would influence bad effect to Lake Beer. For example, many garbage would be abandoned by tourists. Otherwise, the quality of water becomes to be bad. Species in Lake Beer will suffer from this situation. And in Lake Beer, there are few endemic species than other ancient lakes in the world. Now, there is about 30 kinds of endemic species in the Lake Beer. This is very great thing, but Baikal Lake, which is registered for World Heritage, is about 1,000.
Thank you, Yuta. So, being the World Heritage prevents humans' work, and also visiting many people has problems to environment. Next, I would like both sides to cross-examine their opponent's arguments. So, please go ahead.
So, Lake Beaver is the highest rate of endemic species being in there. But famous lake, for example, Lake Baikal and Lake Titicaca is lower than Lake Beaver, the lake. So I think Lake Beaver is the highest rate endemic species in there.
You said that the number of endemic species per area in the vehicle was important, but I don't agree with your opinion. I think that an important thing is not the number of endemic species per area in the Lake Beer, but the number of endemic species themselves in the lake. So, Lake Beer, where few number of endemic species live, shouldn't be registered.
Let's look at the next slide. Lake Beer is here, please. This large scale, and Lake Baikal is this large scale, so big. So it is natural that the number of endemic species in Lake Beer is less than that of Lake Baikal.
So, Yuta says it is important not the rate of endemic species, but the numbers of species. But Lake Beaver is very small, so it can be a few species live. So, thank you. So, that has been a very interesting discussion, but we have to stop. And ladies and gentlemen in the audience, could you submit your final judgment for these sessions? So, those who think the pro side one, please give them a big hand. Thank you. And those who think con side one, please give him a big hand. Okay, the winner of the debate is pro side one, and let's give both sides a big hand.